Hey everyone, welcome to Pixel Pathfinder, where we're on a journey to find the best indie games. We're also on the road to 250 subscribers, so if you're new here, smash that subscribe button for more great indie videos here on the channel. And if this isn't your first time through, thanks for coming back to check out another video. Today we are doing a follow-up video for the introductory video that I did for Wastenauts, which is a video, not a video, it's a game that is going to be on Kickstarter come March 23rd, 2021. And the developers were awesome enough to reach out and ask me if I wanted to do some videos and take a look at the game and offer up my thoughts. In the previous video, we just kind of ran through the tutorial and got a feel for the game itself. In this video, my goal is to do some, free-form gameplay where I'm not guided by the tutorial and to provide as much feedback as I possibly can as I play into things that I think could be, improved, changed, modified, cool ideas that could be added, all that kind of good stuff. So this really is a let's dive into the gameplay and let's do some feedback for the developers as we go. That's the sort of video that we're doing here. So we are jumping back in right where we left off on the last video. We have our party of heroes here. We've got Jack, we've got Andrea, Lena, and Buster. We went through and we picked up, they all have at least like one card apiece and some blueprints and stuff. So if we go in here, we've got Lucky Jack set up with Brace for Impact. Okay. We've got Andrea with Scout Ahead. Lena has Backup Singer. And Buster has Overwatch. So when I'm in here, when I'm looking at this card, I would love to be able to actually I know that it's equipped. But if I could right click it where it says Brace for Impact to pull it up there, if it's, equipped, that would be sweet. Over here, when I right click it, it's all grayed out and shows me that it's equipped. With that being said, I would still like to be able to hover over the stuff on the card and just get a feel, understanding for what's going on here. So if I unequip this and then open it up, I can hover over things, but I actually have no idea what Retaliate 5 does. So I would definitely want to see this in a hovered on tooltip. So we have the character, the name, the level, that's all good. We got the artwork, fine. Combat, just lets us know it's a combat card, which is nice because the card colors are themed to the character. So we definitely need the text there to let us know what type of card it is. But again, I want to know what Retaliate 5 is. So let's go ahead and equip this over here. Now, obviously, this says ability slot unlocks at level 2, augment slot unlocks at level 2, etc., etc. And then here we have our level, combat speed, max injuries, which is basically our health, and the amount of XP we need to get to the next level, plus kill the behemoth. Now, a couple of things here. So our XP, I thought on the last battle that I did in the previous video, I got some XP and assigned it to Jack, but I don't see any XP anywhere. So I'm not sure if I was confused or that wasn't communicated properly or, what the deal was there. It looked like it was crowns that I was assigning, which is weird because it doesn't matter. I guess you spend the, it does matter if you're playing in a game with other people, I guess, assigning the crowns. But anyway, that was a little bit confusing. And then here it says kill the behemoth with a empty checkbox next to it. And I get that it's a goal that we have to do, but I'm wondering when we kill the behemoth and we get the check mark here, is this going to stay showing that we killed the behemoth? Is it going to go away because it gets replaced by the level 2 goals and stuff like that? I think this little section here could just do with a little bit of clarification polish. So outside of that, I think in general, it says work in progress up here, obviously, but I'm still, just providing the feedback that I have here. The other thing that I would like to see whenever it comes up is the ability to sort your cards. It says hide already equipped, which is all well and good, but if I was looking for augments in particular, glory, ability stuff, I'd like to be able to sort by that. I also would like to be able to sort by combat cards versus camp cards versus exploration cards, that kind of stuff. So those extra filters here, I think, would be nice. But at the same time, you got to think from a couple of contexts here. You know, like, are you going to have a ton of cards that are in here that you're going to be sorting through all the time? Because if you only have like 4 or 5 in here, that's not that big of a deal. And also, if you're playing with other people, I'm assuming you're just managing your pool of cards, and that's a little bit, you know, easier than managing multiple characters. And on that front, if you missed the last video, definitely be sure to go check it out. Wastenauts is a co-op dungeon crawling adventure where you can play with up to 3 of your friends. So you can either play by yourself and control all the characters, or you could play, you know, with a friend and control 2 apiece, etc., etc. The game always has the 4 characters in the party. As a general rule, there may be like event exceptions to that. But so you're always going to be controlling a total of 4 characters, but you just split it up based on how many people you have playing with you. Over in the store, I think the store for the most part is pretty good. They've got the filters here that you need. You just kind of have to use the filters, I think, to get a good look at stuff. But that may come with, you know, some of the art upgrades and stuff like that, kind of making things look a little bit clearer. We'll have to see. And then there's quite a few cards here, like simple cards. I haven't seen anything pop up there, but they said that, you know, as you play and progress, more stuff's going to get added to the shop. But I think the shop is, you know, pretty clear overall. I haven't tried to sell anything yet because I just don't have, I don't have cards to sell. I don't have excess cards. So right now, the only other option I have here is to go to play. So this says dive now. So dive now is weird. I would like to see a little description under here that was like, you know, queue up for online play, or like jump in by yourself, or, you know, whatever it is. But dive now, I think, is the online equivalent, which I can't do anything with. We can create a custom game, and we could join a custom game, and we can go back to the tutorial. So what we're going to do here is create a custom game. We can also join a custom game. We could see if there's anything here. Doesn't look like it. Like I said, this is like pre-even Kickstarter. So let's go ahead and create a custom game. All right, we're going to do round 2. So a password in here. Just a random password. We are not going to post to the LFG in Discord because we are just going to jump in ourselves. Okay, in the game lobby, all 4 seats must be occupied. That is, you can play with 1 to 4 players, but you must always bring 4 different characters. Drag characters from the middle to any seats you occupy on the left and click ready to start. So I am going to control all the seats, and we're going to plug people in here. We're going to do this the same way as the tutorial, just to keep things, you know, nice and organized and familiar. All right, and then we are going to start. Should have checked out that loadout stream before I started things up, just to get a look at it. But it looked like it just showed your equip screen, which makes sense. I think that's totally fine. All right, Andrea's never liked heights. Thankfully, she knows this problem is short-lived. Okay, so it jumps us into the equipment for Lucky Jack. And that was weird. I'm not sure what that was all about. I'm assuming it gives you the option to like just change your equipment, or maybe it was a bug. I'm not sure. We have to get there first. I hope we find a power core. I think I missed a dialogue line with that too. We're being paid to, so yeah, me too. Oh, so we don't get to keep it? No, what? Why would we get to keep it? See, I don't actually know what we're talking about right now. Then I hope we can find a stray cat. Child, if we find a cat, you aren't keeping that either. Okay, so what do we have? We have a new card here, this escape. Take 1 injury and leave combat. So just a little bit of like space on the text there. Okay, so we got attack, scout ahead, brace for impact. So it looks like the only thing we got added to our deck was escape. Okay, so let's jump in and check. So he has gained 1 card draw when you kill a monster. All right, she has the gain a stack for each resource card you draw and receive an additional card every 3 stacks. This is a weird mechanic that I feel like... I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go. It feels like it takes more work than the other people. But you also... I mean, you get an extra card as a reward. So it is very much a put the effort in and get the reward out of it. She likes to party up with people in order to have higher attack. And he likes to not party up with people in order to keep his speed up. So, let's go ahead and jump in. We're going to do our scout ahead here. Let's just look at the top 3 cards in the deck. So we do have a scrapper, and then we have some resource cards. I'm going to leave those the way that they are, I think. Yeah. And then we're going to throw Jack... for right now, we're just gonna throw these 3 into a party. And then we're gonna throw him into a party. I think. If we move her down, she gets 4. Okay, so maybe we'll do this. I don't know if this is the best thing to do, but I want to try this. And then, let's see, we do have a couple of other camp abilities. So, he has Overwatch. Join the target party's first combat of the day. So, we're going to do that with her. So, she's got backup when she fights. And then she has backup singer as well, so we can use that to support if we need to. And then here we have, okay, so... retaliate. If attacked, deal damage to the attacking monster. Okay. Got it. All right, let's give it a shot. So we kick things off with our party here. We got 2 card draws. So we're going to go ahead and take out this scrapper. Should just be able to hopefully take it out. Yep, there we go. Boom. All right, then we got 1 more left. Now we could take this with this party if we wanted to, but I'm actually gonna gamble here. We have 2 card draws. No, we're just gonna do it. I was gonna say we could end turn and let her draw 2 of those resource cards and hope we get a 3rd so that she gets her bonus. But the fact that we have 2 card draws left, it feels like we should use those to get further into the deck. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. All right, so let's end turn. All right, we got 1, 2. Ah. That's unfortunate. Okay, so we do have our dude on Overwatch here, which is pretty nice. Let's go ahead and let's see. He's got 2 attack. She's got 1. We're gonna go ahead and use backup singer, and we'll use it on her. Give her a better chance to kill this thing. Ooh, that is not good. All right, we got to pull it off with him. Okay, we got it. All right, now we got 1 more card draw, but she will be on her own. Okay, 2. Let's give it a shot. Oh, nice job, Andrea. Nice job. Okay, so a couple things I want to mention here. I really like Overwatch. I think is thematically like awesome. I really liked being able to supplement her combats. I also like the cards like Backup Singer. These kind of things I think are super thematic. They definitely just make the characters come alive, and I think they provide interesting strategic choices and good ways to back up your party and supplement what is going on in your adventures as well. Like I really like all that stuff. So those kind of cards, those when you're playing cooperatively like this, there's a couple of things that make a game really good. You know, having it reminds me a lot of a board game that I really loved called Pathfinder adventure card game. You know, where a lot of things that you had to do involved like where do you go, who do you send where, who teams up with who, which is what we kind of have here. But then you also just have cards in your hand that you can play to modify dice rolls and stuff like that of your other characters. I would love to see even more of that. Like one of the things that is terrible in games that claim to be co-op is when you have a cooperative goal, but you don't have a lot of ways to support each other through actions. And so having stuff like Backup Singer, having stuff like Overwatch in there are just fantastic. I love that kind of stuff in these games. And I don't know if the idea is that you can buy into more of that stuff later and it can kind of be a theme of a character if you want to go that route. Or if these cards are kind of rare in a sense, but I would love to see more of this kind of stuff for sure. All right, so we're all out of draws. So let's go ahead and move over to our last guy, Buster here. All right, he just has the 2 draws, so we just get some scrap. All right, so we're back at camp. We got a good amount of scrap, and we didn't take any damage. We ought to make a PMS PCB. It'll help. Promise. We should make a what now? PMS PCB. Polarized Multi-Shot Proton Chaos Blaster. We have more important things to dedicate resources to, child. Buster said he saw a battery-powered repair system on the Behemoth, yeah? If we make the PMS PCB, we'll knock the power right out of it. I do love new toys. Okay, so let's go to gear. So disable all heal options on the boss. Okay. So that gets automatically equipped. Right? I believe it does. Okay. So then if we go here, drag monsters here to recycle them for bits. Okay, so we got a component. She got a busted bit. And we got scrap. Okay. So I don't see that gear card anywhere. Do I have to drag this? Okay, I'm a little bit confused about. I don't remember. I thought the gear that we made was automatically equipped. Yeah, maybe it is. I don't know. I'd like to see that. I thought if you right-clicked, it would tell you what equipment they have, but I don't see that here. And even though I see that the gear is here and it's been created, it doesn't confirm to me that it's actually equipped. Okay, so we're going to do probably the same party formation, but it depends on what we get from Scout Ahead. Okay. So we have Scrap, we have a Scav party, and we have a Crackler. Okay, so I think we're going to put these two first. And we're going to go in with our nice Jack and Lena party. We're going to go ahead with her, and we are going to do the busted bit to give her a bonus attack on there, just so her combat is not so cruddy all the time. And then we'll go ahead and do her again, and him. And then we're going to jump over to him, and we'll do Overwatch here again, just to make sure. I think these two can take out those two monsters we were looking at. So the next thing we want to do is we want to work on getting the treble amplifier built up. All right, monsters it is. So we could brace for impact. Using this card immediately ends your combat turn. If attacked, deal damage to the attacking monster. I just want to try and roll on them. Wow, we totally whiffed. Oh, that is not good. Lena! Aw. Alright, so we're going to take some injuries. Wow, why couldn't you do that one turn earlier, Lena? You let me down. Hey, we got a rusted bit. That's good. Okay, we do have... Okay, no, we don't have the heal anymore. That was part of the tutorial, so we're going to have to, like, get that ourselves later on. Alright, we got the Crackler. Oh. So it gained nothing. Okay, that's cool. Alright, let's draw our last card here and get that Scrap. End our turn. Alright, we got a Crackler. It did not draw any extra health. Got it. Kind of a waste of an Overwatch. Alright, small canteen. Okay, so her speed is automatically equipped. Okay, so it went up to 5. Got it. Okay, so injure. Let's go ahead and it's one injury. 2, let's give it a shot. Taking them hits. I like how I roll what I needed one turn earlier. All right, we got one more. Okay. All right, we're on to Buster. Okay, we're going to use backup singer for this one here. All right. Look at all them dice. Yeah. Okay. So we are back at camp. Man. We're all kind of injured. Let's go through. We're going to make that treble amplifier. Now, can I drag this to anyone else? Doesn't look like it. Okay, trade. You can click and trade to somebody else. Because hers is pretty high already. So let's give it to him. And then let's go ahead and scrap stuff here. Okay, so we can add to her attack card as well. Again, if we want to. Can we trade these? Yeah, okay, we can. Okay, so we could trade those. Let's go ahead and scrap everything we have to scrap. See what we come up with. Okay. Okay. So, she's got a bonus to attack already. He doesn't. All right, let's add one for her. Okay. Oh, that's right. They also don't stack. All right, so that should cover all of them. Yep. Okay. So let's do scout ahead again. Resource, resource. You may choose to end the day and receive a med goop dispenser. I mean, I don't think I'm going to do that. So we're going to go there. We're going to put... Wait a second. I can scout ahead again. Okay, that's just a bug. Okay, we're going to put her first. Then we're going to do them. Then we'll do him. And, I mean, I think her combat is actually... She's 2 with a bonus. Or no, she's 1 and then she gets the bonus. So she's at 2, 3, 2. Okay. So let's... Who do we want to do Overwatch on? I think we're going to go here. Alright, you hear an unintelligible shrieking long before you see the woman making it. Rather than the usual murder this and eat that, she seems to be rambling about something specific. Something about enormous, something about masks, something about fire. Once you're in earshot, she begs you to kill her to save the pain of death by fire. There's no escaping the inferno. She's reaching for your gun. You can kill her and end your turn finding a med goop dispenser, or you can leave her and continue exploring. We're gonna let her go. Okay, so we're out of cards. All right. Yeah, these turns are not going well. We should probably rest up for a turn. Our card draw is like so low. Okay, so... Okay, so if you click on it, it'll let you trade it if it's tradable. So this doesn't have a player icon. This does. So this means it can only go to Lena. And this here could go to anybody, but for whatever reason. See, this doesn't let me trade, but it also doesn't have an icon saying it's just for him. Okay, so we are going to have everybody rest up here and recover, and we're just going to send him out to do his own thing. We can use Lena for backup if we want to. Let's go ahead and use Scout Ahead. Bam, bam, 1 enemy. He's got 2 card draw. Let's just go collect some items. That seems good to me. Okay. Boom. We're going to end the turn. This damn sun. Somebody ought to tell it to calm down. The sun's the whole point, numbskull. Beam City is a solar plant. Yeah, well, it's hurting my eyes. It'll hurt you more if you don't stop complaining. Okay, so we were actually night 5 of 5, so I timed that right. I wasn't even paying attention to this up here. But we got everybody back up to full health right before the boss. I'm pretty sure we can't use Scout Ahead before the boss, because I think the boss is just one card. So you're not going through the deck. You're literally fighting a boss. That's why you can't Scout Ahead. Also, we're not breaking into parties, so we can't Overwatch. And on top of that, the backup singer, yeah, we should be able to use that still. All right, let's go. It's the behemoth. A battery pack, no sweat. Fire the PMS PCB. That's the name we're sticking with, huh? Okay, so we've disabled the heal. She's going first. Literally, the only thing we have to do with her is to attack. So let's go for it. Okay. I'm going to do brace for impact here. Actually, you know, I think I'm going to do attack while we don't have any injuries, so that we get the max rolls and all that kind of good stuff here. Nice. 4 damage. 5 damage. Wait, why was it 5? Oh, +1 damage. Oh, okay. So this is +1 damage. On some of them we have +1 die. So you can't do +1 die, +1 die, but you can do +1 die, +1 damage. Okay. Cool. So hers is +1 damage. That means we're guaranteed to hit for at least 1. Oh, nice. Good job, Lena. All right. So speed's down for all of us. Deal 1 damage to target monster. Heal target for 1 injury. Exhaust. Deal 1 damage to target monster. I don't know if that... Does that end our turn? No, it doesn't. Okay, cool. We can heal a target for 1 injury. Let's do that on her. She hits so hard, you know? All right. Let's see. He is on the low end. Retaliate 5, you know. It sounds like it's going to do 5 damage. If it does 5 damage, that's better than probably a regular attack. Whiffed. Oh, that sucks. Oh, he was doing the heal that was disabled. Nice. Yo, Lena! She is rocking it. Okay. Let's go over here. Let's do backup singer. Let's go. 5 dice. What? Buster, are you kidding me? All right. We should be able to kill this guy. Okay, not if Buster's gonna be a punk like that. There we go. Oh, there's a confirm dice button, so maybe we do have the opportunity in the future to modify dice rolls. I've never fought something that big before. That was awesome. Well, you're in luck, because here comes another. How many are there? Too many for today. We're not getting to Beam City on this highway. Let's regroup Skyside. Everyone up. Okay, so we got 20 crowns. Objective complete. Kill the behemoth. Okay, so we all got that level up objective. Okay, so assign XP 100. We can auto assign to get 25 to everyone. Sure. The wastes are clear and the clergy is already doing whatever the clergy does to those places. But that damn highway is blocked by too many of those behemoths. We'll need to enter Beam City from the north, through the dunes. Harder fights. We're not ready. Well, then we could go back to the waste and try to gather more resources. There should be new stuff for us to find now that it's under clergy control. If you choose adventure mode for your game, you'll be able to add monsters you own to the deck and increase the difficulty. The higher the difficulty, the more rewards and XP. Give it a shot. Okay, so let's go over to the store. Error populating the store. Tell Dean send logs. Dean's the dev. Dean! There's an error populating the store. I can't spend my monies. Alright, equip. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. We can't buy anything because of a bug. I wonder if this part of the store is just like not implemented yet, or if this is just a straight up bug. Either way, it's unfortunate. Let's see. Maybe we can go back out to the map and then pop back over and see if we can go to the shop. Or maybe this is just the build. Who knows? I might have hit a bug. Let's find out. All right, we're gonna shut the game down real quick. You're gonna see a black screen here for just a minute. We're gonna pop it back open real fast and see if you know, that fixes the stuff. So you should be seeing the game come back in here pretty quickly. I know you can already hear it. All right, so we are back up. So let's check it out. Oh, we got a rewards thing. I didn't notice that. All right, let's check the store. Okay, we got the store back. Good, good, good. Whip's good. And what are rewards? Oh, yeah, the dice skins. The temporary art dice skins. Okay. All right, so let's jump into the store and let's take a look. We have 20 crowns. That is like not enough to buy like anything, is it? Yeah, that's not enough to buy anything. Oh man. Okay. So we got nothing to equip. That feels pretty grindy, I'm not gonna lie. So we need to see what's up with this this adventure. Right? So if we go to create custom game adventure. All right. Let's do video 2. Let's get our password in there. And create game. And let's see if this lets us do anything. In adventure mode, you add monsters to the deck to increase the difficulty and rewards. The monster tab above the characters will switch your display. From there, you must drag 10 monsters from your inventory to the deck. Don't worry, you already earned some by completing the wastes on story mode. And you can buy monsters at the store to help you level up even faster. Okay, so let's check this out. We've got our Crackler and our Scrapper. So we can auto assign. We've got 5 and 5. Cool. So let's go back over here and let's plug our characters back in. Oh, I gotta take a seat. And I'm gonna check out this loadout screen real quick. Okay, so it is just the equipment, the status, the progress, all that kind of good stuff. Now, my question here is, in co-op mode, when I got that XP, would I have gotten 100 and everybody else playing would have gotten 100 to divide out? Or would it be 100 that we split across the whole party? Because that would make a big difference. And I feel like the way it should work is whether you're playing solo or with someone, you should get the same amount of XP. So if I'm playing as all 4 characters and the party gets 100 XP, cool. If I'm playing, you know, 2 characters and someone else is playing 2 characters, the party should still get 100 XP, and then I should get 50 to divide, and you know, the other person should get 50 to divide. I don't know. That's probably like a gameplay choice, kind of keep people from solo power leveling, I guess, in a sense. But I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna have the solo mode there, I don't think you should penalize playing solo, because sometimes you just can't play with your friends, but you want to keep progressing. Okay, so the Waste Adventure Mode level 1, drop rates common 58, uncommon 31, rare 11. Looks like we are all good to go. This is Jack's favorite part. Wind tearing at his flesh, making his cheeks go all... I think I did that sound effect okay. So we're back here with another night. We're, you know, night 1 of 5 with the camp and everything here. We'll go and we'll run through one more run in this video. We're going to go a little bit faster here. So we're going to scout ahead. We're going to use basically the same strategy that we used before. So I don't care what order these are in. We are going to confirm that, and we're going to put her as the first person up to get all those and trigger her little ability. And then we're going to go ahead and drop in our kind of like combat party. We're going to drop our scout party. And I think we're going to Overwatch on the second party, because we already know that she's going to grab 3 resources. So she may just have like 1 fight to worry about. Nothing's really changed from the previous session because we didn't really have money to buy anything. So let's rock and roll. All right, we got 1, 2. So what's her thing? Gain a stack for each resource card you draw, and receive an additional card every 3 stacks. So we're at 2 stacks. So now we're going to be, boom, 3 stacks, and we get an additional card. Very nice. All right. Okay, then we drew a canteen, which is the plus speed. She definitely does not need that. All right, we're on to our combat guys. We'll see if they get any combat in there. All right, they did not. All right, grenade launcher and traveling merchant. It's not often you see a scav with a smile on their face, but this one seems different, like a weight has been lifted, or maybe they're high as a kite. Either way, the scav looks at you and offers a trade. A medgoop dispenser for 40. It's now or never. You're not traveling in the same direction. I don't have any scrap because I haven't been back to camp, so no dice. All right, so that was night 1 of 1. Let's check out what we have here. So we got canvas, discarded camp to gain 20, or keep in your hand to bring back to the Havilah. Now, why would we want to do that? I don't know why we'd want to... I mean, it's obviously like a canvas resource, so maybe it's required for the shop or something like that. But it looks like we mainly just got resources there, so let's go ahead and do our scout ahead. We've got a scrapper, so we'll just throw them at the front, and then we'll put our combat party out here. Followed by her. And followed by him. And then we're going to Overwatch on her. Oh, and we also want to go into gear. And we want to give this to someone else. Let's give this to someone in our combat party. Because that determines their draws. So... but it is the lower of the 2, so it's just going to stay at 2 unless we can buff Lena as well. All right, so we got our scrapper. Let's go ahead and attack. We're looking for 2 damage. We got it. All right. All right, if a party member has at least 2 speed, gain 1 component. But anyone too slow to dodge the electric current in time starts the next battle today with stun. Unfortunately, we only had her in the party, so we're good. The old electric grid ran adjacent to the I-15, and vestiges of it can still make for good resources if you know where to look. Most have long been ransacked by the scavs, but more often than not, they leave the best parts behind. Problem is, somehow, after all this time, Beam City's solar pylon is still kicking, and you just happen to find a power pole that's still alive. Oops. If anyone has at least 2 speed, blah, 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 blah. So, we get a component. Very nice. All right, we do have a crackler here. We're working with base attack, but we do have Overwatch on this one, so we're just going to do a regular old roll here and hope that Buster can take this down. Go, Buster! All right, got it. Good job. Now Overwatch came in handy. All right, we've got the crackler. Let's go ahead and play our backup singer here. Whoo, man, that was that was close. And this one has 3. Okay, that is not good. Do we take an injury to leave combat? I think we'll try. Do we try? We don't have any attack upgrades, so I feel like, you know, we're gonna have to roll at least twice. I think we escape. I say we're gonna have to roll at least twice because we don't seem to roll 3s very often at all, which means we would have had to roll a 2 and a 2, and with a single die, that's just not like super likely. Okay, so we do have 2 dice. Got it. Okay, let's go again. Whoo! Good job. Good job. Okay, so she is our main scout, but I think we're gonna throw her. Now we can go one more day. Night 4 will want to rest up anybody who needs healing. So let's jump into gear. Let's go ahead and scrap all this stuff. Grab our upgrades. All right, she didn't get anything. She has the crackler. And he has the scrapper. Now I'm not sure, like the tutorial made it seem like she gets a bonus, you know, for it made her seem like she gets a bonus for scrapping things, but I don't know if that's actually true. So why do we still only have 10 scraps? Okay. I guess it's because we have all these resource cards that we should be discarding, but I'm going to wait until we're ready for the boss. All right, let's scout ahead. Okay, so we can put this here. Let's go with that. We'll put our combat party first, like usual. Then we'll put our scout party. She's down to 2, which is unfortunate. And we will Overwatch on her. Now, let's see. We have add 1 to your attack card. We're going to give that to her. And then we're going to use add 1 to your attack card. And we're going to use add +1 damage to your attack card. Okay, and then we have 1 more add 1 to your attack card, which we are going to use on him. So Buster's got that. Okay. All right, let's attack. Whiffed. All right, let's go. 2 damage. Got it. I think we still had a draw left and I wasted it. We'll have to see. Okay. Another canvas and another canvas. All right, so this is night 4 of 5, so we're going to throw her into the camp. We're going to use her scout ahead ability. We've got here, you may purchase a grenade launcher for 20. I don't know if we want to do that, but we'll go with this, and we're going to go here and here. And then we're going to plug him in, and we're going to Overwatch on this party. And then we're just going to check our gear real quick and see if we have anything we can scrap. Okay, so that's giving us a component. Okay. So let's go. All right, 2 damage. Purchase a grenade launcher for 20. All right, we got netting. Okay, we've got +1 die here, so we're rolling 3. I'm hoping we can get 2 damage out of that. We did. All right, and then we got some netting. So we're coming up on the boss, so now we want to go ahead and do whatever we need to do here. So let's go to gear, and we're going to scrap that guy. And then we're going to scrap him. It says when you draw 10 more. So that is a way to increase our scrap. Let's see. We do have add 1 damage to your attack card. We can go ahead and play that. Deal 1 damage. Okay, so the main thing we're going to want to do here is we're going to want to craft that cancel the healing on the boss. So we need 100 to do that. So discard for 20, discard for 20. Let's see. Discard for 20. Discard for 20. Discard for 10. And let's craft the PMS PCB. Okay, I think that's all we really need to do. Now we're just going to fight the boss again. All right, we're kicking things off with Andrea. We're just going to attack. Got our +1 damage and +1 dice. Okay. Coming up with him. We're going to do brace for impact. Okay, and we're going to attack with her. Our dice aren't upgraded as much as they were in the previous session. Nice, so 5 damage was done. That's pretty, yeah, I like that. Okay, we're going to use our grenade. And then we're going to attack. Got +1 die on that. Okay, he's going to do the heal right now, so we don't want to do brace for impact. We'll do our grenade. And then we'll do our attack. We've got +1 damage on here. So 3 damage. All right, let's go ahead and attack. All right, now we just gotta take him out. Look at that. Look at Lena just being a champ. Absolute champ. All right, so 20 crowns. Oh, that feels so like drip fed. What? Oh, okay, we got claw worm, and reusable flare. Okay, so let's auto assign that XP. So basically 4 adventures gets us a level on all the characters. That's actually not too bad. The adventures go pretty fast. once you kind of have a hang of what you're doing. Okay, so let's go back to the store. Why are you still in my face? Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Okay. Another bug, but that's all right. It looks like, oh, I said hide unaffordable, so they're all gone. Can't afford any of them. It does look like I can still click through. Okay, so that's all cards. Monster cards. Requires scrap and go rank 3. I don't know what scrap and go is. Wait, if I do hide unaffordable. What? Oh, okay. So some of these are locked. The rest of them, okay, so the monster cards that I'm looking at here, these are unlocked, but I can't afford them. Gotcha. So that's how we can get, like, there's some level 2s and some level 3s and stuff in here. You can also sell cards. Oh, and we did get a couple. So these sell for 5 crowns? Should I sell these? I think maybe that's what they're for. I don't know for sure, but I'm just going to sell them. And that one sells for 2. Okay. So they sell for 20% of the scrap that they're worth is what it looks like. So that gets me up to 63. Does that make it so that I can afford anything? Okay, my shop interface bugged out a little bit there. So hide locked, hide unaffordable. Okay, so now like we could buy the cultist. We could buy the screaming scav. We've got 5 owned of these. It looks like we could buy more if we wanted to. Ambush, steal a random resource card. Hey, I don't like that. Let's see. Self-destruct with 5 health. Okay, so this guy like summons a cultist. 4 health, level 2. Okay, so we could buy more monsters for that. If we go over to equip, we have the kill the behemoth trigger completed. Working on our level ups here. And that's pretty much it. So if we go back out to play, we can basically play the adventure mode again, kind of keep grinding up, maybe get to level 1 or whatever, or level 2, and unlock some more slots, get some more abilities. My only concern is that, you know, playing this way, where I'm playing solo with all 4 different characters, it seems like it's really slow to progress, getting more cards and getting your XP up. I definitely really need to see how this plays with other people. So that's going to do it for this video. Obviously, as you guys know, I've been enjoying this game quite a lot. I think just in the form that it's in now, it's fun and it's playable, and I can see myself playing it with my friends. I definitely would like, you know, a lot more content, a lot more features and all that kind of good stuff before the game actually fully launched. But I think the game is clearly headed in the right direction for that. So at the moment, I'm not going to stress about it. I'm not going to worry over it. I think the developer has done a pretty good job at creating a solid, awesome looking game. And it should hopefully only improve over time with the Kickstarter. So at the end of this second video, I think I can wholeheartedly encourage you to check out the Kickstarter and support it if this looks like the kind of game that you would enjoy playing. So yeah, go and do that. The link's in the description below. Kickstarter starts on March 23rd. And if I didn't think the game was worth it, I would not promote the Kickstarter. So please don't take this as some sort of like ad or anything like that. 100%. I think this is going to be a good game by the time it comes out. And so I am encouraging you to check out the Kickstarter because I like the game. So that being said, hopefully the developer, Dean, you got some feedback from here and got some useful video footage and some stuff to look at. Thanks again for letting me check out Wastenauts, and I hope that in the future you're willing to let me check it out again and showcase it here on the channel. Once we've got new developments and new updates and stuff to go from there. So let me know on this second gameplay video, everybody, what you think of Wastenauts in the comment section below, having seen a little bit further into what's available in this early access build of the game. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it. Also, if you're new here, we are on the road to 250 subscribers, so please smash that subscribe button for more great indie games videos here on the channel. Once again, if this wasn't your first ride here on Pixel Pathfinder, thanks for coming back to check out another video. I hope you guys are having fun with whatever indie games you're out there playing, and I hope this video has helped kind of reinforce the idea that this is a pretty cool game and you should check it out, and maybe this will be something fun that you can play with your friends. Thanks as always for being here, and I'll see you guys on the next video.